I bet you didn't know the incredible true story of Ellen and William Craft. This book, Master Slave Husband Wife, An Epic Journey from Slavery to Freedom, written by Ilian Wu, and winner of the 2023 Pulitzer Prize for Biography, takes you on a journey through one of the most daring escapes in American history. The year was 1848. The place was Macon, Georgia. A young enslaved couple, William and Ellen Craft, dared to dream of freedom. Their love for each other fueled their desire to escape the brutal reality of slavery. They yearned for a life where they could be truly together, free from the chains that bound them. Their plan was as audacious as it was dangerous. Ellen, who was light-skinned, would disguise herself as a wealthy white man. William, darker-skinned, would pose as her devoted slave. Ellen's appearance was key to their plan. She had to transform herself completely. She cut her hair short and donned men's clothing. She practiced walking and talking like a man. She even bound her chest to conceal her figure. William, meanwhile, prepared to play the role of a loyal servant. He gathered supplies and planned their route. He knew the risks were high, but the promise of freedom outweighed the fear of capture. On Christmas Eve, they set out on their perilous journey. They traveled by train and steamboat, always on edge, fearing discovery. Ellen, disguised as Mr. Johnson, played her role flawlessly. She feigned illness, using bandages to hide her face from prying eyes. She even pretended to be deaf to avoid conversations that might expose her. William, ever vigilant, stayed by her side, ready to protect her at any cost. Each day brought new challenges. They encountered suspicious travelers and watchful authorities. They faced the constant threat of being recognized or betrayed. But through it all, they never gave up hope. Their love for each other and their unwavering belief in their right to freedom kept them going. They knew that failure meant a return to slavery, a fate worse than death. Ellen and William's journey was not just an escape from slavery, it was a testament to their enduring love. Their bond, forged in the crucible of slavery, gave them the strength to face unimaginable dangers. They met as young slaves in Macon, Georgia. They fell in love, dreaming of a life beyond the confines of their forced servitude. But their love was forbidden. As slaves, they had no right to choose whom they loved or married. Ellen's situation was particularly precarious. She was the daughter of her white enslaver and a mixed-race enslaved woman. Her light skin made her vulnerable to the unwanted advances of her enslaver. To protect her, her parents arranged for her to marry William. This act of defiance, though born out of necessity, laid the foundation for their extraordinary partnership. Their marriage was a source of strength and solace in a world filled with cruelty and injustice. They found ways to nurture their love, stealing moments of joy amidst the drudgery of their enslaved lives. They shared dreams of freedom, whispering hopes of a better future. Their love story, though rooted in tragedy, is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find light and hope. Their escape plan was a testament to their shared courage and determination. It required immense trust and faith in each other. Ellen had to believe that William could protect her. William had to believe that Ellen could pull off her daring impersonation. Their love was the foundation on which their plan was built. It was the driving force that propelled them forward, even when all hope seemed lost. The journey north was fraught with danger. Every step of the way, Ellen and William faced the threat of discovery. The Fugitive Slave Act hung over them like a dark cloud. This law allowed slave owners to pursue escaped slaves into free states. It empowered ordinary citizens to assist in their capture, making escape even more difficult. As Mr. Johnson, Ellen had to navigate a world designed to exclude her. She interacted with white travelers, dined in segregated restaurants, and stayed in segregated hotels. Each encounter was a test of her disguise and a gamble with her life. One wrong move, one slip of the tongue, could expose her true identity. William, as the faithful servant, had his own set of challenges. He had to suppress his own intelligence and assertiveness, playing the role of a subservient slave. He had to watch his beloved Ellen navigate a white man's world, knowing he could not intervene if she was threatened or insulted. The strain of maintaining their charade took a toll on both of them. Sleep was a luxury they could rarely afford, fearing that their pursuers might catch up to them. They were constantly on edge, their senses heightened to any sign of danger. They relied on the kindness of strangers, some of whom were abolitionists who provided safe houses and guidance along the Underground Railroad. But trust was a precious commodity, and they could never be sure who to believe. After weeks of agonizing travel, they finally reached Philadelphia, a city known for its strong abolitionist movement. Stepping onto free soil for the first time, they felt a surge of relief. They had escaped the clutches of slavery, but their journey was far from over. The Fugitive Slave Act still loomed large, casting a long shadow over their newfound freedom. They continued north to Boston, a city known for its active anti-slavery community. There they were welcomed by abolitionists who provided them with shelter, support, and a sense of belonging. They could finally shed their disguises and embrace their true identities. But the trauma of slavery lingered, leaving deep scars on their souls. Ellen and William's story resonated with the abolitionist movement. Their daring escape became a symbol of resistance and hope. They shared their story at public gatherings, captivating audiences with their tale of courage and resilience. Their voices lent powerful testimony to the horrors of slavery and the urgency of its abolition. Their story became a beacon of hope for enslaved people across the South. It demonstrated that escape was possible, that freedom could be achieved. It fueled the abolitionist cause, inspiring more people to join the fight against slavery. Their courage became contagious, igniting a spirit of defiance that would eventually lead to the downfall of slavery in America. Ellen and William Craft's story is an enduring testament to the indomitable human spirit. Their escape from slavery was an act of extraordinary courage, defiance, and love. Their story stands as a powerful symbol of resistance against oppression and the pursuit of freedom against all odds. They challenged the very foundations of slavery, exposing its inherent cruelty and injustice. They defied the laws that sought to dehumanize and control them, proving that the human desire for freedom cannot be extinguished. Their journey north was a physical manifestation of their unwavering belief in their right to liberty. Their story continues to inspire generations with its message of hope and resilience. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Their love for each other, their unwavering faith in their dream of freedom, fueled their determination. Their legacy extends beyond their own personal triumph. Their story highlights the importance of empathy, compassion, and the fight for justice. It reminds us that the struggle for freedom is an ongoing process, a journey that requires constant vigilance and a willingness to challenge systems of oppression. Their story serves as a timeless reminder that the pursuit of liberty is a universal human right. The story of Ellen and William Craft resonates deeply with contemporary issues. Their experience sheds light on the ongoing struggle for racial justice and equality in America. The echoes of their journey can be heard in the stories of countless individuals who continue to face discrimination and oppression based on race, ethnicity, and social status. Their story reminds us that the fight for freedom is not a relic of the past. It is an ongoing battle that requires constant vigilance and a willingness to challenge systems of injustice. The legacy of slavery continues to cast a long shadow over American society, manifesting in systemic racism and the persistent inequalities that plague marginalized communities. The Fugitive Slave Act, though a product of the 19th century, finds its modern-day equivalent in policies that target and criminalize marginalized groups. Mass incarceration, racial profiling, and voter suppression are just a few examples of how the legacy of slavery continues to shape the American experience. The courage and resilience displayed by Ellen and William Craft serve as a beacon of hope for those fighting for equality today. Their story reminds us that even in the face of adversity, The pursuit of justice is a noble and necessary endeavor. The story of Ellen and William Craft offers valuable lessons for understanding America's complex history and its ongoing struggle with issues of race and freedom. By delving into their story, we gain a deeper understanding of the human cost of slavery and the enduring legacy of racial injustice. Their experience highlights the importance of empathy and understanding. It invites us to step into their shoes, to imagine the fear, the uncertainty, and the unwavering determination that fueled their journey. By engaging with their story, we develop a more nuanced understanding of the past and its impact on the present. Their story reminds us that history is not merely a collection of facts and figures. It is a tapestry woven from the lives of real people who faced extraordinary challenges and made incredible sacrifices in their pursuit of freedom. By remembering their stories, we honor their legacy and ensure that their struggles are not forgotten. Their story also underscores the importance of education and awareness. By learning about the past, we equip ourselves to recognize and challenge injustice in the present. We learn to identify the echoes of history in contemporary events, and we become better equipped to advocate for a more just and equitable future.